Ever feel it? That quiet ache, that hollow space inside, even when your life looks good on paper, like you're surrounded by everything, yet feeling utterly empty? It's a feeling that creeps in, muting the colors of life, making even achievements feel hollow. What if the answer isn't finding more out there, but recognizing the abundance that's already right here? What if the secret to filling that void is simpler and more profound than we ever imagined? This is the story of Clara, who felt this emptiness so deeply it threatened to consume her. But her journey led her to a discovery so powerful, it can change your life too. Stick around, because unlocking a thankful heart might just be the most impactful thing you do today. Clara's life was a picture of fine. A steady job, a comfortable apartment, friends. On the surface, success. Yet, a persistent ache lived in her chest. Mornings felt like a sentence, work like a chore, and evenings were spent in the glow of screens, a portal to a world where everyone else seemed to possess a joy she couldn't grasp. It was a strange paradox. Surrounded by potential, she felt profoundly alone and unfulfilled. She'd scroll, comparing, each curated post a tiny stab at her own perceived lack. Why did they have it, and she didn't? Her friendships felt superficial, conversations circling without depth, leaving her feeling even more isolated. Was this it? Was this all life offered? She tried filling the void, new things, new hobbies, dating, but it only highlighted the emptiness within, like decorating a house with no foundation. The silence in her apartment on a Friday night was deafening, the sound of her own potential echoing in an empty chamber. She felt trapped, not by circumstance, but by her internal state. The question, "Why am I so unhappy?" echoed, but no easy answers appeared. She was living but not alive, and that distinction was becoming a heavy burden. One grey Saturday, while clearing out old boxes, Clara stumbled upon a college journal. Flipping through it, she saw entries brimming with youthful optimism. Then one small observation: thankful for the way the sun hit the leaves, made the street glow. It felt so small, so unlike her current reality. Later, scrolling, a title caught her eye: "The Antidote to Emptiness, Cultivate Gratitude." The idea of being thankful when she felt so lacking seemed impossible, like painting with only grey. But what did she have to lose? She opened her phone's notes app. Things I'm thankful for today. Her first entries felt forced. Coffee. My apartment. It didn't work. But the next day, she tried again, shifting from coffee to the warmth of my coffee cup in my hands this morning. It was a subtle shift, but a shift nonetheless. She started noticing other small things: her neighbor's wave, the unexpected burst of color from a mural, the relief of sinking into her own bed. These weren't life-altering, but they were small lights piercing the gloom. She continued, forcing herself to find 3 things daily. Some days were just being able to breathe, but slowly, the consistent effort began to build something. She realized the emptiness wasn't necessarily a lack of good things, but a lack of acknowledgement. Her focus had been so on what was missing, she'd been blind to what was present. This wasn't denial, it was making space for lightness. The fog hadn't lifted, but she saw a faint light on the horizon. The daily listing of 3 things evolved. Clara began to truly feel them. The sun's warmth wasn't just noted, it was a sensation. A kind word from a stranger became a moment of connection. She started jotting down moments as they happened. The satisfying click of her keyboard, the taste of her favorite fruit, the rhythm of rain. These weren't grand events, but they were the building blocks of a richer life. It was like tending a garden. With consistent watering, sprouts emerged. Her perspective shifted. When work inconveniences arose, her first thought wasn't frustration, but a search for what she could still be thankful for. This is delayed, but I'm thankful for the opportunity to learn. This wasn't denial, it was choosing her focus, acknowledging the presence instead of dwelling on the lack. Her interactions deepened. She listened more intently, shared small moments with genuine appreciation, fostering authentic connections. She rediscovered simple joys, walks, reading, music, activities she'd abandoned. These were reclaiming moments lost in her perceived emptiness. She even approached work with renewed purpose, seeing challenges as growth opportunities. The emptiness hadn't vanished, but it no longer defined her. It was a shadow shrinking as she walked towards the light. Her physical well-being improved too. A lighter step, a genuine smile. Gratitude wasn't just filling her heart, it was reshaping her. Life wasn't about waiting for perfect circumstances to be happy, but about finding happiness within them. The harvest was the quiet satisfaction of nurturing growth. The transformation was undeniable. Clara's life hadn't changed externally overnight, but her experience of it had. The emptiness receded, replaced by a steady hum of contentment. Mornings began with purpose, savoring her coffee, noticing the city waking up on her commute. It was like a filter had been removed, letting the world shine through in all its imperfect glory. Her work became a place for passion, her enthusiasm influencing colleagues. Friendships deepened. She was truly present, sharing joy, connecting on a meaningful level. By filling her own heart, she had more to give. She sought new experiences not to fill a void, but to add richness, painting for joy, volunteering at an animal shelter. These were deliberate choices for fulfillment. Social media no longer evoked envy. She could appreciate others without feeling diminished, understanding that comparison was fruitless. Her focus shifted from what others had to what she possessed, a heart overflowing with appreciation. Gratitude wasn't just for big things, but for the quiet acknowledgement of breath, sunlight, a loved one's smile, the simple fact of being alive. This built resilience, allowing her to weather difficulties with grace. The emptiness had been a symptom of a life unacknowledged. Now her life was full because her internal landscape was cultivated with care and gratitude. A truly abundant life wasn't about accumulation, but appreciation. Clara's journey shows us a profound truth. The most radical way to change your life is to change your perspective. Emptiness doesn't have to be permanent. It can be the fertile ground for deep gratitude and fulfillment. You don't need to wait for perfect circumstances. The power to transform your life is within you, right now. It's in the conscious choice to seek out the good, however small, and nurture it. What if, starting today, you chose to find just 3 things to be thankful for? The sun on your skin, a friend's support, the miracle of your own breath. These aren't trivialities, they are anchors that ground you, lights that guide you. Don't let the noise of what's missing drown out the symphony of what's present. Your life is full of moments worthy of appreciation. It's time to acknowledge them, cherish them, and let them fill the spaces that once felt empty. If Clara's story inspired you, hit that like button and share this with someone who needs this reminder. And subscribe for more stories to uplift and empower you. Don't miss a beat. Click that notification bell.